Hello beautiful people, hope you are doing well. It's been a while, but thank you for staying with me. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at why our mental health should be our priority, and in the process, we'll be highlighting on what you should expect on this channel. So let's get talking. Welcome back. My name is Sianloki. I'm a clinical psychologist and I make videos on mental health and daily life concerns. Kindly support me by subscribing to this channel. Everything that we do as individuals has got to do with our mind, the way we think, feel, and behave. Mental health has basically got to do with the changes in our behavior, our thinking, and our emotions. As individuals, we don't live in isolation. We interact with the people around us and our environment. And in the process of interaction, we are likely to get hurt. We'll be happy, angry, get disappointed sometimes. These are things that come to us. But then how do we control these emotions, especially the negative ones, such that it does not affect the quality of our lives and that of the people around us? And our mind controls everything. When we study the brain, and not to bombard you with big terms, okay, but I'm just trying to make you understand how the mind works. Okay, we have a part of the brain that is called the frontal lobe. Now, the frontal lobe is responsible for speaking, for thinking, for memory, and for our movement. And we also have what we call the occipital lobe, which is responsible for our vision and color perception. Now, there's also a part that is known as the temporal lobe. The temporal lobe is responsible for our hearing, our feeling, and our learning. And the parietal lobe is responsible for language and touch. We also have what we call the cerebellum, which is responsible for movement or balance coordination. The brainstem is responsible for our breathing, our heartbeat, and our temperature. So everything that happens within our body is controlled right here. There was a case we saw some time ago of a lady who had a brain tumor, and after she underwent surgery, she changed from a right-handed person to a left-handed person. She started limping. This was a very brilliant student, but simple calculations became a problem for her. That is how fascinating the brain is. For example, an individual may be involved in an accident and the person may have his or her eyes intact, but then you may get a report that the person is probably having a problem with the vision. That is because the part of the brain that may have been affected during the accident was the occipital part, which is responsible for our vision. So it is very, very important that we take care of our mind, we take care of our mental health. Anytime we talk about mental health, what comes to mind is mental illness. They are different, and this is one thing we'll be highlighting in subsequent videos. Another topic we'll be paying attention to this year is on the roles of clinical psychologists in Ghana. Some people don't even know that there are clinical psychologists in Ghana. So I intend to share the roles that we play. And because people do not know the existence of clinical psychologists in Ghana, they don't even know where to find one. So in another video, I would share information as to where you can find clinical psychologists in Ghana. I keep saying that support systems are crucial in dealing with mental illness. We need each other. I need you, you need me. In my last video, I had a session with a colleague, Bochwa, where we discussed as to whether you break the bank to have a wedding. On that same day, we had another session talking on support systems. So I'll be sharing that video with you. Social media is now a big thing. A lot of individuals leverage social media for businesses. As content creators, how do we protect our sanity such that the views and comments of people do not affect the beautiful vision that we may have for our channels and our various social media platforms? This is one topic that we'll be highlighting on in subsequent videos. Usually, when patients are brought to the hospital or our facilities, we realize that attention is paid to just them. But then there are people that are caring for them, that are making sure that they take their medications and all, and little attention is paid to them. That was my research in school, where I looked at the caregivers of mental health, specifically schizophrenic patients, and I tend to share that findings with you. In this year, I also intend to throw more light on childhood disorders, to talk about the symptoms and what we should look out for, such that we'll be able to take early intervention. So disorders such as dyslexia, autism, and attention deficit hyperactive disorder, ADHD. And you get to know that ADHD is not just even among children, but adults as well. So watch out for that. We all have our stories, our challenges, our successes, and our victories, our disappointments. I'll be sharing mine with you every now and then, so that maybe someone can relate with and know that you are not alone in whatever you are dealing with. But this and many more is what you should expect on this channel. There will be short videos every now and then, not necessarily me sitting down, but there will be short words of inspiration, coming in every now and then. And I would so much love to hear from you. Kindly send me a DM in my Instagram at Sianoki, suggesting a topic for me. If there's anything that you want us to talk about, just let me know. I'll be very, very happy to hear from you. I want to say thank you once again for joining me. Thank you for staying with me. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share with friends and family if you find this helpful. Until I see you again in another video, remember that a healthy mind lives in a healthy body. Stay safe and stay blessed. Guys, I did this video last week. The file got corrupted. I did it again. It didn't go well. But I'm doing it now. I hope it works. And see, I've not been uploading, but you guys have been subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. I love it.